Hi guys, it's Kiyako here, back with another speed build. This is a speed build of a Japanese gardener's home. It's I know that I've been doing a lot of like Japanese inspired builds recently. That's just because I got the new Snowy Escape expansion pack, so I'm just like pretty much going ham with it for a little bit. It's a phase. I'll get over it, don't worry. And I think I said that in my review video of all the build buy mode stuff. I said that I really like this stuff, so I'm gonna be using a lot of it for a little bit, so hope you guys enjoy it. I tend to kind of use the same specific items from this pack in the same color. Like this door I've used a million times, these beams I've used a million times. It's just because they're my personal favorites, I guess. But I think maybe in the future I'll experiment a little bit more with the other items that this pack comes with. But for now, these are just, my personal favorites, so just been messing around with these. This build doesn't come from any particular inspiration. I was just kind of messing around with it, and it just kind of ended up being a gardener's home. I wanted to make a place that was kind of cozy for a single person, not for a family. And I wanted to have like an outdoor element, so it just ended up being like a gardener's home. I used this different shade of wood on the outside, which I wasn't too sure about because it didn't match the wood grain of the beams of the stairs, but it matched the wood grain of like the rooftop trim, and for some reason that was enough for me. So let me know what you guys think of that decision. I usually am not that bold with wood grains, but right now I was, feeling adventurous, I guess. And I love this roof, this green roof tile I used. It's such an interesting shade of like washed out green, and I just really like it. Anyways, we're moving on to the inside now. This is a single bedroom, single bathroom build. It's just for one person. I wasn't thinking very deeply about this character, but when I did imagine them, I imagined them as being relatively young, like a young person who just has their own place and is a gardener. But the more that I look at this build and the more that I think about what it is, I think this would be like an older person, this could even be like an older couple. This could be a couple's home as well. And it's, and they could have their own garden in the back, I guess. But I love these blue tiles that I use for the bathroom and the kitchen. It's from the creator Mio Sims, I believe. And they are amazing. I love all their work. So these tiles are absolutely gorgeous. Definitely check them out. And anyways, I'm working on the kitchen now, putting in some counters, put in some cabinets. I went with these like old looking counters and this cool new fridge that I found. It's like an old-fashioned fridge, which is just perfect for what I was going for, and this old-fashioned stove that I just love. Those are on the Tumblr. That will be linked below, so you guys can get this for your gift if you want. I'm definitely going to be using this fridge and stove a lot because I love I love vintage looking appliances. And I do like modern looking appliances too. Like I have like a Smeg fridge set that I love using in this game. But every once in a while, I really like old vintagey things. So definitely gonna use this fridge and the stove a lot. But here I'm just putting in some decorations. I was trying to figure out my color palette here. I was feeling a little bit unsure about what I was going for. So this color palette switches around a little bit sometimes. But in general, I think the look is like blue and like yellows and oranges, which is a very interesting color palette for me. I don't usually use that combination. It's kind of weird. But I was in an experimenting kind of mood, so I didn't want to do like a basic little cottage. I wanted to have some like bright colors on the inside. So here I'm just putting in a sink, using this base game one that I just liked how old it looked. And I ended up not putting a rug in the kitchen just because, I don't know, just couldn't find a rug that I liked. And I love the tile, so it worked out. I use this old-fashioned sink in the bathroom that I really like. I went with pretty much just white appliances in the bathroom because I wanted the focus, again, to just be on the tiles because they're just so lovely. Look at them, they're beautiful. I would kill to have a bathroom with these tiles. They're just amazing. But yeah, I put that little like soap dish tray on the ground next to the bath, and then in the kitchen I experimented with it for a sec, but then I was like, no. Then I came back to the bathroom. Here I'm just looking for something to put over the bathtub. I don't remember what I'm going with. I believe it is, I go with like a cabinet, I think. No, I don't. Do I? Yes, I go with that little cabinet overhead, just for like extra storage in the bathroom. Then I added some more light in the bathroom just because it was a little dark for some reason. And then I put in a simple rug. and trash can under the sink, and then we're gonna move on to the dining room. I end up using this little dining set from the Snowyscape expansion pack. I love the blue shade. I love just the way it looks. It's so cute. And then moving on to the living room. And yes, that was the entire dining room. That's how easy that is to use. Like, I love that they put that in games. Like, just plop it down and boom, there's my dining room. It's great. So moving back to the living room, it took me a sec to find a couch just because I didn't know like what the vibe was. I ended up going with this blue one. Just for sake of, you know, my color palette. And then here I am just looking for like some matching chairs. I put these pillows in the corner, just, you know, so they have like extra pillows, I guess. Or like if they want to sit on the ground, they could throw some pillows on there so their butts don't hurt. And yeah, here I'm looking for a rug. It took me a while to find a rug, and I ended up placing a rug that I changed later. It's this orange one. So that orange rug eventually changes, so don't fall in love with it because it will leave. Here I'm just looking for some side chairs. I'm going with this one. I like the plaid. I thought it was cute. Put some pillows on it. But I thought about putting curtains on, and I do for a second, and then I take them off just because, I don't know, it didn't really work for me. But I do take a while to look at a bunch of curtains, so I'm sorry that you have to watch me look at all these curtains only for me to not choose a curtain. I guess this is just a showcase of all my custom content curtains. Okay, there, no more curtains. All right, here I'm looking for a console for a television. I end up going with this new trunk that I found, like a new custom content trunk. And then here I am, just editing the colors, putting in a coffee table, and then I change the rug out here. I swap it out for, which one? That rug. I really like the colors of it. It was like exactly what I needed for my color palette, so I was very happy to find it. Here I'm just throwing in some decorations. This build is pretty simple. I didn't go hardcore with the decorations. I say as I'm like obviously like hardcore decorating the kitchen. But like I wasn't super concerned about cluttering up the space. I just wanted it to be relatively simple. And yeah, the more that I look at this, I definitely feel like this would be for like an older couple. Who's still very, you know, lively and stuff, and they have their own garden, and, you know, they have a little space heater here that I just put in case it gets cold in winter. And then I thought about putting this shelf here as a divider, and ended up scrapping that plan, and I go for a, what's it called? A chessboard area. Because, you know, maybe they're elderly and they want to, like, keep their minds sharp, so they have a chessboard area. I put a little bookcase in the corner here. I like the old style of it, I just thought it was interesting. And then I put some little cracks in the wall just because this place is a little bit old, I imagined. So I wanted it to look a little bit worn down. Hang some coats by the door because, you know, again, this world gets very cold sometimes, I think. So I definitely wanted to indicate that with them having like winter wear ready to go by the door. Put in a painting, and then in the corner here I put a plant. This is when I remembered that it's a gardener's home, so I just start planting it up. I put a plant there, and then I'm looking for a painting to put on the wall here. I'm going with that one, and then over here I put a shelf, I believe. I don't remember what I put here. We'll find out together. Oh yeah, I put some shelves here, and then here I'm just decorating it, putting in some more plants, because I was like, oh, I need more plants. This is a gardener's home. So I just put in some plants, put in a little tea box, put in some random jars and stuff that I thought were cute. And then I believe I put in a rug there. And then I'm gonna move on to the bedroom. I put in this old worn down bed. I really like the blanket I'm going for, this star and moon comforter. I thought was really cute. I just thought it was really nice. I'd love to have that comforter, so it's so cute. It really reminds me of Harry Potter for some reason. And then over here I just put in a old, you know, what do you call that, jars? A side table, I guess. And then I put some plants and a light on there. Here I'm looking for a painting to hang up top. I'm going with this hanging one I thought was pretty cute. And then over here I put in a wardrobe thing. Not that, I put in a different one. I do like that one from the game, but I wanted something a little bit thicker. So I go with this heavier set wardrobe. And then put in a plant somewhere, I believe. Because I was like, damn, I need more plants. So I would just put in this plant, and then I put in a little side table next to it. Just for, you know, extra storage. I had the space, so I just put it there. put in what did I put in? Books? Ah, yes, that's what I do. I put in these books, I just remembered. Maybe it's like their little reading corner or something. And then over here I put in a little desk area. And I use like the old-timey computer, this square one, because I figured, similar to the TV in the living room, I didn't want to let them have like very modern technology. I thought, well, at the time I thought that they were young people, but now that I'm looking back at this and thinking that they're old people, I'm thinking, oh, maybe they prefer to have older technology just because it's what they're used to. Maybe they don't use technology a lot because I figured they're very, not grounded. Grounded's the wrong word. They do a lot of gardening, do a lot of outdoorsy stuff. So I figured they wouldn't really spend a lot of time on the computer or the TV. It's just technology. I figured that they never updated, I guess. So that's kind of old. Same with the kitchen appliances, I suppose. And then here I am just decorating this room. And then moving on to outside, I had to fix the foundation really quick. And then outside, I was like, okay, so how am I gonna do this gardening area? Because whenever I've tried in the past, in my personal time, to make like gardeners, outdoor areas, I always fail because I'm not very good at landscaping or doing outdoor things, like I've said in the past. So I was just kind of winging it here. I think it turns out pretty successful, but let me know what you think. Here I'm putting in, some random plants. These are from the debug menu from the Snowy Escape pack, because I wanted to use the world's plants here, just to, ground it in the space around it. And here I am putting in just some random plants. I don't know what kind of gardener this person is. I don't know if they're like a fruits and vegetables gardener, if they're like a flower gardener. These are just like neither of those kinds of plants. I'm just imagining in my head that like maybe someday they would be like, maybe they are about to grow flowers or something. So I just put in a lot of green. I just thought it was nice. I like the green. So here I'm just decorating it. I put in those bamboo things behind it. I just thought that looked kind of garden-y. I don't know why. That was cool. And then back here, I put in, this is a custom content activity table. I believe it's just like the flower making table, but just like remeshed. But it looks like a plant station, I guess. And then over here I'm putting in some stools, just like they have like backup sitting areas out here that they sometimes pull up, I imagined. And then moving back to the space, I put in like a little dirt pathway to indicate that they walk around here a lot. And then I'm putting in a like little plant sign things. There's no actual text on them. I know that pack comes with text to put on the signs. I got lazy, and I like the way the signs look by themselves. So I just imagined that they had stuff written on them. And then you can see there I just put in some lights, and then here I am putting in like some extra little plant pot things. And then I'm putting in like little flowers in here too. So maybe these are like their special flowers that they have to grow separately or something. I don't know anything about gardening, I'm sorry. And then here I'm putting in some like plant tools, like a spade and a little rake thing. And then what else did I put out here? I believe that's it. Yeah, that's it for the garden. And then I use this little deck as like, I put this little pill here. I figured that one of the people, or maybe both of them, are really into like meditation. Because again, I figured they wouldn't be on their computer or their phone a lot. They spend a lot of time outdoors and like with nature. So I figured meditation might be a good activity for them to have. But that pill's not actually usable, so they can't actually meditate. It's just for decoration purposes. But yeah, that is the build, I believe. Is it? Yes, that is the build. I hope you guys like this one. It was fun to do. It was fun to make a little outdoor area. I'm actually pretty proud of how this gardening area turned out. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any requests for builds, because I'm kind of running out of ideas and I'm going like ham with a bunch of like Snowy Escape themed houses. So please let me know if you would like to see something other than that. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Okay, all done.